I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Chelsea could have ended the tie. Chelsea could have ended the tie right there and there. That's probably one of the best performances Chelsea. Taking everything into account, I'd argue that's Chelsea's best performance of the season. For the very fact that it was a Europa League semi-final, the amount of pressure that was on them based on the magnitude of the game, not playing with their best player in Zad. For me, even if it was shaky to begin with, first 50 minutes when Frankfurt obviously scored the goal and were all over Chelsea was shaky. But overall, that was a very accomplished performance by Chelsea. And Chelsea have to feel pissed off. Frankfurt should feel lucky. Because for Frankfurt, they're like, damn it, we didn't win the game. We have to win the game at home. But for Frankfurt, they knew that it could have been 3, 4, or 5. Frankfurt definitely had their chance. They definitely had an amazing opportunity in the second half. A few inches. If it got in there, it could have been a goal. But they were like, for large periods of time, especially in the second half, Chelsea restricted Frankfurt and they were just barraging them, and the amount of opportunities where I'm going to say a few things. I'm going to say a few things about a few guys, you know. So let's start with Pedro. It's annoying because I can't insult him so much because he scored. He scored a very valuable away goal. And it was such an important goal because I kept on saying on my live stream, Chelsea had to score. So I'm angry because I can't insult him too much because, like, okay, yeah, you scored that goal and I can't take that away from you. But at the same time, bro, you're a professional football player. You don't need 50 touches before you make a pass. There was a time when he did about 50 touches, which almost led to a goal by Frankfurt. Play the simple pass. Play the simple decision. You're not Messi. You're not Neymar. You're not Hazard. Okay, you're not these guys who are extremely skilled and can hold on to the ball for large periods of time. For Pedro, they were, especially when Chelsea had so many breakaways, the amounts of breakaways they had, it just called for Pedro to head up, look, draw the defender, make the pass. Head up, look, draw the defender, make the pass. So it's because, and that's the issue with Pedro, that he just dribbles around in circles. And the times when it's like, bro, why you're literally just going around in a cycle where just make the simple pass, make the simple play, and then we can ride. Make the simple play and we can ride. So, but look, it was a very key goal by him. But I think for Frankfurt, man, see, I wasn't that impressed with Jovic. He's decent, very good goal. Really good goal by him, but his overall play, he's decent. So I don't really see what the hype is about. But I will say that was a very well taken goal because that was a very difficult header based on how low the header was and how low he had to go to actually get the header. So it was a good header. So I'll give it to him. It was definitely a good header, 100% for sure. But yeah, man, I mean, damn it. See, okay. Okay, so look, let's do it. Okay, so with Sarri, let's try and deal with this. Hazard didn't start the game. That's crazy. That's insane. But looking at when Hazard came on, he looked heavy, he looked rusty, and he did not look as swift as he normally once was, as you know Hazard to be. So maybe my thinking for Sarri is that he felt, I think maybe it's fatigue because the guy has pretty much played every single game. And there's so much in all of these games that perhaps it's fatigue. So then it goes to show you that maybe in hindsight, should he have played the United game? Should he have started the United game? Because this Europa League semi-final is super important. Yes, top 4 is important. This is huge. This is massive. But the thing about this is that people did well. A player that's really impressed Moses Loftus-Cheek. And it just goes back to the interview that he had with... Rudiger, where Rudiger said that Loftus-Cheek is one of the strongest players in the whole squad, and you could see he's very difficult to get the ball off of, and that is what Chelsea had been missing. I think it's because of his lack of injuries or game time. The guy that breaks from midfield, Barkley's trash, Kovacic is really a central main midfielder, and Kante is more box to box. But the guy who really is another attacking element from midfield is what Loftus-Cheek is. And I think you saw that in that game where he should have had at least two goals in the game. At least 2 goals in the game. But there were just so many chances where Loftus-Cheek, man, because there was one chance where he should have shot. Because we know that the guy can finish, but the guy should have shot. But looking at Frankfurt, man, I think for Frankfurt, it's what I expected of them. They're a very organized team. They're really organized. And I think for them, because there was like first 10, 11, 12 minutes, they were all over Chelsea. Like they were winning the ball early. Chelsea, when they were handling the game, Chelsea found no connections whatsoever. No passes were really going anywhere. But Frankfurt just kept coming on the front foot, especially down the left flank. So I think for them, they would have wanted to at least add like a second or a third goal, but at least a second after the goal from Jovic. But for Frankfurt, I just felt like if they were really so surviving, I think Trapp and the defense had to really try and form a huge rearguard because they have to say they're fortunate for not going a goal down. So it's hard for me to make some. What do I make of Frankfurt? I mean, they are beatable, but I do see how they're difficult to beat because they are very well organized. Basically, they're a very well organized, disciplined team. I think for them, if you're Frankfurt, you're like, look, man, we have to go to the bridge and do something on the bridge. But remember, Benfica, they got sliced in Portugal. It was that home side that allowed them to turn it back down. So Frankfurt may be thinking that, man, we need to somehow bring out an amazing performance for us away from home, because if we don't have an amazing away from home, we're not playing a Europa League final. But I just thought for Frankfurt, no, they were all right. Good team, not great, but I think I was just impressed by their overall balance. And I think that's the thing. They're not a great attacking team. They're decent defensively, but I just think the defense, midfield, and attack is very well balanced. But because see, for me, I thought that away from home, Chelsea would be like, they'll have their chances, but they'll just try and look for that goal, but it would be much more of a balanced game that would be much more focused on Frankfurt trying to get that goal. But this was a game in which Chelsea should have won this game. Because when I said, look, when Chelsea got the away goal is cool. But now, man, that second half, the way that Emerson was getting into dangerous areas, Alonso was getting into dangerous areas, and I think for Emerson, this is what I say for guys, man, it's like you don't have to cross first time. You can dummy. You can't play things. You can't try and bamboozle and trick the defender, because for Emerson, it was like, okay, he was almost telegraphing that he was going to cross. And it's like, just chill out. Enjoy yourself. Try and beat a man. Keep the ball. Try and move for the ball. Try and beat the man. So maybe you go for the first time cross one time. Maybe you go for the banner. Maybe you try and put the ball to one side, go the other side. Just try and vary. We're just too obvious in the way that they were going forward. But look, man, I've got to give a shout out to Kante, man. Kante is incredible. The thing about Kante is there are guys who are really flashy, who score the goals, do the things that catch the headlines. But when you're in the trenches, and it's those little bits, those 50-50, those things that I don't see that are crucial in a game. Trust me, anybody who's played 11-a-side football will know that winning those 50-50 tackles, winning those loose balls, coming forward, making those right decisions, both defensively and offensively, those are the things that actually help you win the game. And when I look at Kante, just how much the guy just does, how much he fights, he scrounges, he takes things defensively, how he reads the game, he debuys intelligence. They do this an Einstein. They do this an Einstein of football, and he's just so vital. He's such a vital player. Like for France, for Chelsea, he's just a vital player. The Kante is a dude where he's worth one. If Coutinho is worth 150 million, Kante is worth 250 for sure. For sure. 100%. He's for sure for 250. You see, the thing with Giroud is that Giroud walked. Giroud does walk. First half, it was a bit iffy. His link-up play didn't work well, but you saw in that second half, he just needed the ball to bounce right from him, because the beauty about that is that, and again, I always use this example, Mario Gomez. You need just to get that ball to someone who can just control the ball, turn, and move. That's just such a key thing to have. It's such a key thing to have. And that is why, look, man, it's how we ride. It's how we flipping ride, man. So, yeah, man. Chelsea. See, if Chelsea don't go through, they're going to have to look at this game and all their missed opportunities in this game. Yes, they got the away goal. Amazing result, 1-1. So technically, they're actually winning. But see, if Chelsea were to go out to the bridge 2-1 up, that would be amazing. That would be an amazing result. That would be an amazing result if they were to go out to the bridge at 2-1. But look, man, the job. See, now, you see, because this was always the danger game. As what would the results be? Frankfurt. But my goodness, Chelsea have a home game at Stamford Bridge to go into a Europa League final. Potentially against Arsenal. Could be Valencia, it could potentially be against Arsenal. Come on, Zad's destiny, man. Chelsea can't. You can't mess this up, man. I need this for the narrative. I need this for the Twitter narrative, man. They cannot afford to mess this up. But I feel that the game is in the balance, man. The game is literally hanging in the balance. I'm not going to come out and fully say, oh no, Chelsea are through. Nah. For me, this match is far from over. It's far from over because there were times where Chelsea have been on the bridge and Stamford Bridge, games to go into the final, hasn't happened. Referee awarded Barcelona 2009. Which was it? Was it Liverpool? Was Liverpool at Anfield Bridge? So, but look, man. Atletico Madrid, 2014. Damn, just watching the semi-final in 2014. Look, Nkunku is great, man. Was that Nkunku? Yeah, it was Nkunku. Nkunku is great. Damn it, Chelsea would have been in the final in 2014 against Real Madrid with Nkunku. But look, man, job is far from over, man. But damn it, Chelsea should have won that flipping game. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.